guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to continue with the Nightwish documentary, which is Please Learn the Setlist in 48 Hours. So far we've got an hour in and we've got like the touring effects on the band, people being ill, people not showing up, the gigs, everything, etc., not being cancelled and being patched up by other bands, etc. And also we get to see in the second part where the actual touring side of it and starting a mega journey on their big massive Imaginarium tour. So they're starting that and showing us drum cams and everything. So that's where we're up to in this one so far. Now before we start this reaction, if you do like my videos, then please consider hitting like and subscribe. It helps me, it helps the channel, and I appreciate it immensely. So without further ado, let's get back into this reaction and see what the next half an hour of this documentary entails. Let's go.
Good. During the evening.
Nightwish! Nightwish! Nightwish!
Euroopan osuus eteni suunnitellusti illasta toiseen, kaupungista kaupunkiin, jättäen jälkeensä tyytyväisiä faneja. Levyn teema taianomaisesta illasta oli käymässä toteen. Ryhmällä ei ollut mitään suurta ongelmaa. Suurin huoli taisi olla sopivan pelialustan löytäminen pokerinoppien pelaamiseen.
Wow.
So obviously the first show of this tour went obviously without a problem, which is all you want when you're starting something big like that. And the fact that nothing went wrong in it is good for them, isn't it? Obviously, everyone went home perfectly fine with the gig. I love the fact that they said the hardest thing to do was to find a straight service or level playing field to play craps. Let's go.
Pelialustan löytäminen pokerinoppien pelaamiseen.
Nice. Wow. On three. Yeah, big. Together because we have a click track.
No livenä tämän homman toteuttaminen, se on ikuisuusmurheenkryyni ollut, kun ei ole vielä koskaan päästy tekemään oikein orkesterin kanssa.
Okay.
Mulla on sitten turvauduttu taustanauhoihin ja se nyt on ainoa tapa, millä me pystytään keikkoja tekemään, kun tuosta orkesterista on tullut niin iso osa bändiä, että emme oikein ilmankaan pärjätä.
That's interesting to know, because you just hear the music and you think nothing else. But obviously, a lot of orchestral stuff in the songs that they produce, obviously have to be run off a backing track. That's really interesting because you just don't think of it. It'd be interesting to see if Nightwish played with an orchestra at all at any point in their careers, to see how they would go. Like I've done the Bring Me Horizon reactions and stuff at the Albert Hall. It'd be interesting to see them there. Maybe after COVID.
Orkesterista on tullut niin iso osa bändiä, että emme oikein ilmankaan pärjätä.
The momentum when you're asked to get up and go onto the kit. We just kind of go
So what if you do it?
You try it on the kit and see, and you can kind of, and then yeah, something like that.
Go ahead.
Let's try it. Cornemuse, Doodle Sack. Yeah, it's the uilleann. They're called the uilleann pipes. The word uilleann means elbow in Gaelic. They are very different to what people think of when they think of bagpipes. When people think of bagpipes, they think of the very loud Scottish pipes, which you can walk around and you blow with your mouth, and you stand up and you blow them. With my pipes, they're bellows. There's bellows under the arm which feeds into a bag, so I don't need to actually blow into the bag, which is used.
That's a lot to do all at once, obviously, to play the instruments and have the arm constantly blowing, I think. That's the uilleann pipes, or whatever he called them, what I call the crutches, because they look like a set of crutches when he first got them out, when I was very, very new to Nightwish, if you like. I'm liking seeing as well the rehearsals where there's only a few instruments, and they're trying to work things out together. Like there was just Troy on the ukulele pipes and Duke on the drums, and they were he's just doing something acoustic together to try and get a certain sound. It's like fine tuning the band, if you like. It's really, really cool to see all this unfold for this tour.
So I don't need to actually blow into the back, which is useful because it means you can have a little drink while you're there. And so that's what they are. They're called the uilleann pipes, and they're much sweeter and much more lyrical, and much more Nightwish than
definitely
than the Scottish bagpipes. They're notoriously difficult instrument to play. There are a lot of elements. They've got lots of reeds which are made of cane, so they're a very organic instrument. It's all wood that's moving, and the cane in the reeds is moving all the time. So you need a lot of patience, and you need to be just slightly insane to play the instrument. They're not easy.
I suppose it's almost like being a one-man band, because you've got so much things going on at once. Like I say, you're playing the thing, you're trying to get the tune right, and you're also pressing the bellows. That would do my head in. Stick to a guitar, me strumming, and yeah, that's too much for my brain to handle.
Neljän viikon urakka alkoi olla ohi. Euroopan osuus oli mahtava menestys ja jokainen kaipasi varmasti pientä lepohetkeä, mutta katse suuntasi jo kohti seuraavaa etappia, kesäfestivaaleja.
A little break and you move on, but you don't think that. You just think, they're touring my country, and then they leave, and then that's it. You've seen your performance, but obviously these guys go all around the world doing it, so it's going to take its toll, isn't it?
Olen teen festivaaleja ja tulen rauhassa.
Yeah, what a place this is.
Tää festarihomma, niin mulle henkilökohtaisesti on vähän sellaista. Se on ihan kivaa. Ehkä ne pienet klubit ja areenat kuitenkin vetää vähän enemmän puolensa. Täällä on vähän tällainen villilläinen meininki, vähän no just semmonen hässäkkä, häröily, hirveästi ihmisiä ja meteliä. Ja se nyt. Mut toisaalta taas ne on erittäin hyvä tehdä, koska tuossa kuukausi sitten oltiin soittaa esimerkiksi niin Slayer ja Metallican välissä tuolla Nova Rockissa. Ja me veikkaan, että suurin osa sitä jengistä oli kyllä tullut katsomaan Metallicaa, ja ei koskaan kuullutkaan meistä, joten kyllä tää myös hyvää promootiota on.
That's really, really never a true word said, isn't it? If you're going to play with a big band like Metallica, who's been going for years and years, it's good exposure for you guys to get your music out to a different sort of fan base who like a similar type of music. I mean, I'm not saying Nightwish and Metallica is similar, but Marco's got that scream and stuff that Metallica fans like, and it is still metal, even though it's symphonic metal. So maybe it does appeal to some Metallica fans. And obviously, Marco's said before that one of his big influences in music is Metallica. So
festareilla se on vähän tollanen, kaikki ei ole välttämättä faneja ja siinä on vähän enemmän ehkä työtä saa aina jengi käyntiin, mutta hyvin tuo on onnistunut.
Jos se tälle jengille meet yhden aikaa yöllä Suomessa vetää jotain 15 minuutin akusta välikettä, niin ehkä se ei palvele ketään sitten loppuvaiheessa. Festarikansa haluaa meteliä.
maybe that's another reason that Thomas doesn't like playing festivals, because he knows not every fan there is the fan to their band. Obviously, he likes the side of it where you get the exposure, like I said before, but obviously not everyone's going to be into your music. So Empu said it's harder to get people going but you know, they're doing all right. They're doing more than all right. I mean, if you can't get going to this music, there's something wrong with your ears.
Turku jäi taakse ja matka jatkui kohti Tšekin tasavaltaa. Tarkemmin ottaen renkaat pysähtyivät Masters of Rockin isäntäkaupunki Visovitsen viereiseen Zliniin.
Joo, tää on tällainen tsekkiläinen Zlinin kaupunki. Täällä on tänään meneillään tuo Masters of Rock-festivaali, missä pitäisi tuossa illalla vedellä. Tässä vaan niinku tappaa aikaa pikkuhiljaa päivällä, että mikä... Niin, tappaa aikaa päivällä, kun odottelee sitä, että tulee ilta ja lähtee sitten niinku oikeasti töihin.
I can imagine that being boring if you've got nothing to do, obviously, if you've got to try and kill time during the day in a foreign town, etc. Maybe if there's not a lot of sights in that town as well, maybe in the middle of the country or something, you're never going to see anything. And, you know, I can imagine that being like boring and waiting to get to the performance at night. But, you know, it's all part and parcel, isn't it? Like I say, I'm liking this alternative side of Nightwish that I'm seeing throughout obviously an older tour, because obviously this is from 2012 and stuff. But yeah, this is really, really cool.
Markon ajan tappaminen oli onnekas sattuma serbialaiselle Bojan Simicille, joka tapasi puistossa suurimman idolinsa. Perinteisen valokuvan ja nimikirjoituksen sijaan lupasimme innokkaalle fanille mahdollisuuden olla mukana tässä dokumenttielokuvassa.
How do you prepare for the show?
I just trying to take it easy and relax a bit, and there you go. It's not really that hard.
Illan show pyöräytti Bojan Simicin Nightwish-keikkojen lukumäärän uudelle 10, mutta ihan toisilla luvuilla on pyroteknikko Pommimarkku. Hän on kiertänyt bändin mukana vuosia ollen vastuussa konserttien tuli- ja savutehosteista.
Pyromiehet tekee tai erikoisteosten miehet tekee tässä tapauksessa, mitä me ollaan tällä rundilla tehty, niin näitä savuja ja pommeja, tulia, lieskoja. Sitten meillä tuossa oli tällä Euroopan kiertueella, niin meillä oli ne tippuvat verhot ja tuulikoneet ja raskas savu ja mitä kaikkea tuossa nyt on tässä rundilla nyt ollaan tehty.
Minkälainen setti sulla kulkee nyt mukana tällä NV-kiertueella?
Aivan järjettömän iso. Siis tämähän on ihan selkeästi iso, niin kuin, mitä me ollaan koskaan millään kiertueella tehty. Tuosta rekasta oli varmaan puolet näitä pommikeisejä.
Mikä siinä on haastavinta?
Kyllä se tommosen suunnitteleminen on aika vaikeeta. Että sen saa jonkun näköiseksi. Sitten, että se ei mene överiksi se homma. Sekin on aika tärkeää, koska pommit ei ole kuitenkaan se itse tarkoitus tai nuo lieskat, mitä tuossa tehdään. Että sen on tarkoitus vaan niin tehostaa tätä juttua.
You don't think of all the timings and everything. You just think it's part of the show and you get on with it. But like you said, there's a lot of planning goes into this. And if you get it wrong, you know, people are going to get burnt, or you know, you've got to make sure that everyone's going to be safe as well. You take it all for granted when you watch. That's what I think.
Sen on tarkoitus vaan niin tehostaa tätä juttua.
Masters of Rockin jälkeen oli vuorossa vielä muutama kesäfestivaali Euroopassa ja sen jälkeen parin viikon akkujen lataustauko ennen suuntaamista Valtameren taakse. Yhtyeen 7. Pohjois-Amerikan kiertue ei ainoastaan jäänyt mieliin laulojan vaihdoksesta, vaan myös hyvistä keikoista ja siitä, että bändin suosio oli entisestään kasvanut. Menneet viikot olivat olleet ikimuistoisia.
3 viikkoa ollaan oltu. Ja mennyt levyn teeman mukaisesti hyvin vuoristoratamaisesti. Lähti liikkeelle loistavasti ja sitten tuli jossain vaiheessa turpaa oikein kunnolla ja nyt ollaan toipumassa. Lähdettiin siltä pohjalta, että jollain tavalla tää sirkus nyt saatetaan loppuun. Ja sitten kun huomattiin, että kimpassa me ei enää pysty tätä tekemään, niin heti lasken vaihtoehtoja. Kyllä tää Floor oli siinä heti listan kärkipäässä, että me tiedettiin, että hän jollain tavalla ehkä tietää meidän biisit, on vanha tuttu ja pystyy mahdollisesti klaaraamaan tämän homman näin vähällä varoitusajalla. Ja sitten me otettiin häneen yhteyttä, että sulla olisi 2-3 päivää aikaa nyt ottaa 15 biisiä haltuun ja tehdään loppurundi meidän kanssa. Että
So obviously Annette leaving has left a big hole in this band and Marco's been carrying it, if you like, because obviously she's not there anymore and he's putting pressure on everybody because of that one member that's missing. Obviously now at this stage of the tour they need that permanent singer, don't they? So obviously with them knowing Floor, it's obviously the logical choice, especially what I said there, you know, because it's just everyone's at breaking point now because they're working too hard, if you like.
Nyt ottaa 15 biisiä haltuun ja tehdään loppurundi meidän kanssa, että miltä kuulostaa. Hän oli sitten muutaman tunnin varoitusajalla lentokoneessa matkalla Salt Lake City.
But the American fans have been particularly good because of the changeover from Annette to Floor. That's where the real test was. You know, we didn't get cabbages and fruit thrown at us. I think we've had about 2 or 3 people who wanted their tickets refunded, which is unbelievable. I mean, that's out of thousands of people. So it's nice to see that the fans support the band, you know, not just the lead singer.
Who are these 3 people? These 3 people obviously have no fucking ears. A lot of pressure for Floor to learn these songs in just 2 days, obviously. And you know, fans are very accepting as long as you can pull it off, and obviously she does, as we know. But obviously it's not got to that part in this documentary yet. But like I say, fans of bands are fans of bands, and it doesn't matter how many times they change the lineups, they still follow that band. It's just the way it is. Your band is your band, isn't it?
Näytti siltä, että vuoristoradan pelottavin lasku oli takana ja tämä yhteishengen kulkuneuvo saattoi jatkaa matkaa kohti Kaliforniaa.
Mitäs toi sulle bussimatkustaminen maistuu?
Bussimatkustaminen on ihan jees sillä lailla, että mä oon tottunut kyllä siihen, että siitä tulee semmoinen oma planeettansa, jossa on oma ilmakehä, oma atmosfääri, oma meininki ja muuta tolleen, ja se rullaa tuolla pitkin maita ja mantoja paikasta toiseen. Ja se on semmoinen sun kaverit ja sun tutut ja niistä ottaa sen tietyn turvansa ja siellä on paljon huumoria ja katsotaan leffoja ja no problem.
Me en nuku missään muualla niin hyvin kuin rundibussissa. Me rakastan kiertueelämää, me rakastan sitä road trip-romantiikkaa, mikä tulee bussilla matkustaessa. Se, että herää aamulla 7 aikaa ja maisemat filisee. Niin kuin tänä aamuna tultiin Portlandista San Franciscoon. Se, mitä näkyy bussi-ikkunasta, oli ihan huikeeta ja aamukahvi tuoksuu nokkaan. Ja, no, tosi hienoja hetkiä sellaista.
It's an alternative way of looking at it, isn't it? Some people like to sleep on the bus. Some people enjoy being on the bus. Some people don't like being on the bus. Some people just got used to it, and some people watch movies. It's all about how you kill your time with on that tour bus, really, isn't it? And it's interesting to see different people's perspective while touring, and to see, you know, exactly what they, you know, some of them look at it like Thomas then saying you wake up in a different place and that's the bus for him. So I mean, some people get tired, obviously, of driving and touring, etc. But, you know, some people embrace it. Not everybody's the same, but it's interesting to see who's who in this band.
Aamukahvi tuoksuu nokkaan ja, no, tosi hienoja hetkiä sellaista.
think what are the best things about this kind of a bus?
Well, you can live on them. They're self-contained. You know, from bathrooms to galleys to refrigerators, sleeping quarters, you know, satellite television, plasma screens, you know, DVD players, stereos, has everything. Has everything that your home has.
Warfield.
Very nice.
All right.
Yes.
I might do some stage diving tonight.
You won't.
So far, what kind of a tour has it been?
Successful, much more than the last every other tour that they've ever done. This is the biggest by far. 20 to 30% bigger.
Is there something that has surprised you?
The highest ticket prices I have ever seen have been going like they were half price. Because they go out there, they sell reserve seats, high $80 ticket prices gone in 3 days. It's been incredible.
What do you think? What's the reason for that?
A great band with a seriously devoted fan base. A unit, a group of people that they truly believe in, and they come and they travel distances. There are people there from Mexico City that flew to Los Angeles. I met a guy outside that lives in Denmark.
What's the best thing about Nightwish?
The way they blend symphonic music with the imaginative lyrics.
I like the originality of it.
Yeah, originality. She's got a beautiful voice.
Voice.
Voice is beautiful.
I agree with that.
It's been nothing but wonderful since show one. So that was the huge relief that came after the show, not only on my side. I'm a huge perfectionist and I know these guys are too. So you know you have to, perform at your best, and they expect me to as well. But there is this great wave being around me. They've been so sweet to me and very helpful and happy. So they really motivate me, and that helps to build the confidence I need to keep on doing this. And we just been having simple, stupid fun together, which also just made everything so much easier. So yeah, it's a crazy circus, but it's a very positive and good feeling one.
Absolutely, you've got to get on with your bandmates, and the more you get on with people, the more you joke around, the more you mess about, the more you do things together, the more you build a bond with these people, isn't it? And then that will obviously be portrayed on stage when your music is so much more slick because of it, because you're all having fun, you're all having a good time. You're not seeing it as much work as you are seeing it as something that you're doing together in a fun environment, if you like. So it's definitely important to get on with your band members. Just look at Oasis.
Track 4. Promoter sent you something. It's yours.
Hey, Kitos. I always wanted to have one of these.
You're welcome.
Kyllä mä tiesin, että kun hän on kuitenkin tehnyt kiertueita ja on ollut hommassa pitkään mukana, että löytyy osaamista laulun puolelta, mutta myöskin sitten sitä toimeen tulemista. Ja se nimenomaan vaatii ihmistä, että sen hyväksyy kiertueen kaikki ne
voi sanoa jopa puutteidenkin, että sitä ei tosiaan suihkuu, ei ole joka päivä ja unta et saa niin paljon kuin ehkä haluaisit ja näin edespäin. Pitää ottaa toista huomioon, bussa toista haluaa laittaa ilmastoon, niin täysille toista haluaa, että siellä on tasan 40 astetta ja trooppinen ilmasto, niin se on tällaista kompromissien tekemistä ja toisten kanssa toimeen tulemista ja toisten mielipiteiden hyväksymistä. Siinä on varsinaista kertoa romantiikkaa ja haasteita. Nyt on semmoista vuoristorataa menty viimeiset pari viikkoa, että nyt on varmaan parempi, että hoidetaan tää loppurundi kunnialla maaliin. Tässä on nää viikko jäljellä. Hiotaan niin hyvän kuntoon Florin kanssa settikuva mahdollista, opetellaan uusia biisejä, minkä soundcheckissa ehitään ja sitten otetaan pieni loma tuossa ja sen jälkeen katsotaan missä ollaan. Mutta siis totta kai siis, kun tämmöisiä juttuja joutuu tekemään ja ne tuo mukanaan väistämättömät negatiivisetkin puolet. Siellä on löyppiä ja muuta vastaavaa ja niistä sitten keskustellaan ja puidaan, käydään jätkien kanssa läpi. Niin kyllä semmoinen tietty ryhmähenki on totta kai, ja varsinkin siinä vaiheessa, kun näytteet joudutaan perumaan keikkaa sun muuta vastaavaa, niin on semmoinen tilanne, että ei jumankaata, ei taas. Että me ei voida tehdä tätä taas, niin siinä tulee semmoinen tietty yhteishenki, että tää viedään jumankaata maaliin tavalla tai toisella.
This band have got a really, really good drive for not letting the fans down by getting their gigs out no matter what happens in any sort of adversity or any problems that happen within the band or people leaving or etc. They've really, really got their fans' interests at heart, which is really, really good. Because a lot of, like I say, there's a lot of bands out there, or a lot of artists out there who just go, I'll just cancel it. You know what I mean? And you know, I suppose like another example is like the Foo Fighters when Dave Grohl broke his ankle on stage. He went to hospital and he come back and finished the set. And that, you know, that sort of devotion to your fans is, you know, I think it's key in making a successful band, because if you keep cancelling, people start not coming in, you know, because we might get cancelled again. But obviously the drive with Nightwish is to finish at all costs, which is a good view to have.
Kuukauden mittainen raskas kiertue päättyi toiveikkaisiin ja odottaviin tunnelmiin. 3 viikon päästä vuorossa oli Englannin kiertue.
Good morning, Glasgow.
He's got a Laurel and Hardy top on. Showing memes and stuff to each other, that's funny.
Tietysti keikat on aina kohokohta, mutta jos ollaan jossain paikassa, niin haluatko sä lähteä käymään kaupungin katsoa jotain vähän, minkälaista siellä on?
No mahdollisimman usein kyllä joo, mutta sitä tulee ihan liian vähän harrastettua. Kuitenkin loppupelissä kiertoilla aikataulu on kohtalaisen, no ei voi sanoa välttämättä, että tiukka, mutta siinä on se tiettyjä juttuja, mitkä estää niin kuin ihan joka paikassa käymästä, että kun aamulla pitää olla tekemässä jotain, välillä on limmarisessiota ja välillä sitten pitää takaa soundcheckin käydä tekemässä ja sitten on jotain meet and greetia ja muuta, niin sinne tulee just sopivasti sellaista sinne tänne ripoteltua pientä toimintaa, sitten välissä odotellaan 2-3 tuntia, mutta siinä ei kuitenkaan ei lähteä keikkapaikalta kauas kaupungille porhaltamaan.
So you don't think about that, do you, when you see artists and stuff, that they're not just there to perform. They've got obviously to do rehearsals, the meet and greets, the autographing, etc. And you know, video interviews, radio interviews. You know, they don't just go there, play the song, and move on. You, every time you visit a different country or a different city, I suppose, you'd probably get their local press, their local people coming for like the experience of being with your band. And you know, it's a non-stop job, isn't it? It's like 24-hour job, and like you say, they've got no time for themselves in these places that they go into. So it's not like when people say, "Oh, you're in a band, you've travelled the world." Yeah, you may have travelled the world, but you've not seen most of it. because you're just doing stuff for the promotion of your music, if you like.
Ei lähteä keikkapaikalta kauas kaupungille porhaltamaan. Totta kai tässä on vuosien varrella tullut hienoja juttuja nähtyä. Käyty Kiinan muurit katsomassa ja Rio de Janeiron Jeesus-patsaat ja on tässä työssä hemmetin paljon hyviäkin puolia näkee esimerkiksi maailmaa.
Kaupungit ei kun rumenee -sarjassamme tutustumme tänään Glasgowhun.
Welcome to England and Scotland and stuff.
Paska ja paskaa. Kenkäjäisiin. Tää on viihtyisän näköinen pikkukylä. Minne viihtyy? Kuka täällä? You must be the first one.
I am the first one. To see my favorite band in the whole world.
At what time did you arrive?
I arrived at 8 o'clock in the morning.
8 o'clock. You are crazy.
I look like a homeless person.
You're
Enjoy
cool.
Glasgow.
Yes, I'm shooting a bit.
Very cool.
You are the first one.
That's dedication for you, isn't it? You know, queuing up like that when it's nowhere near the time. And going back to the shithole that they're in there, there's quite a lot of the big cities. There's lots of places like that in England where shit just gets thrown on the floor and stuff and everything. It gives bad press to the city. There's a lot of nice areas, don't get me wrong, but in the major big cities there's quite a lot of it's just hustle and bustle and people throwing shit on the floor and stuff. So it's not promoting our UK very well.
Very cool.
You are the first one.
We started in Manchester and went to London, to Birmingham and to Glasgow, and all the venues, really, really beautiful venues. So the audience was really crazy. Yeah, it's really good.
How has the feedback been?
Amazingly good. I mean, I am new and I am replacing and I am not Annette or Tarja, and even though I think they are both still being missed, I got a very warm welcome, and online also really almost all reactions are positive. The fans and also people around me are really, have been really responding very, very positive. And what I've read a lot is that there's a certain vibe that they like about me, and they like my voice, but also the more metal style that I have is appreciated, and really, really way more positive than I could ever have imagined. Yeah.
I think Bush said most of the feedback she's got is positive. The way I look at that is, I mean, since starting YouTube, I get quite a lot of positive things. It's on a smaller scale, obviously. I get quite a lot of positive comments from people on YouTube doing these reactions. Then you get the odd one, and then the odd two that say something negative or pulls something apart in your video. And probably pulling apart that maybe there's Tara fans or Annette fans who's maybe criticising Flo for not being them, because obviously he's a new singer. But the way I look at it is, since doing my channel, and obviously them since they're doing their music, you've got to have the mindset where you just can't please everybody. Everybody's different, and some people will pick fault even if something is perfect. So you just you talk to them and carry on. Say your piece. As long as you're not nasty back to him, doesn't matter, does it? Unless they're being overly nasty to you, obviously. And then we can make videos, can't we, about people who get uppity and nasty about things. But I can totally get what she's saying there. I mean, the proper fans of Nightwish will embrace a new singer because they want to see their band play, they want to see their band carry on and evolve, etc. But like I say, you'll always get the the elitist fans from eras before, with different singers who will not conform to the new singer, and everything they do, it turns to shit basically. But yeah, enjoying this documentary. I think it's really, really good insight into the band and how it's evolved into Flo's era, if you like.
Lyhyen, mutta menestyksekkään Englannin kiertueen jälkeen vuorossa oli Imagineerum-elokuvan ensi-iltakonsertti Helsingissä. Uuden solistin ensiesiintymistä kotiyleisölle odotettiin innolla.
Tällä hetkellä on just semmoinen fiilis, että on ihan upeeta soittaa täällä, katsoa tuota lavasetappia. Meillä on hienoja vierailijoita, tulee iso show, on koko sukupaikalla katsomassa ja täystupa Hartwall Areenalla.
Okay. That's extra pressure, isn't it? Having all your family there watching your performance, especially when you've got a new singer and she's not been doing it very long yet. I bet you'd be nervous as shit doing this.
I expect it's going to be huge and a lot of fun and a huge energy kick. So a really special show as a support of the movie, of course.
All right, okay. They're going to South America now.
What the hell happened last night?
It was all Yuka's fault.
No.
He made me go.
I didn't do it.
He made me go to the top.
He carried me to the bar and made me drink 5 caipirinhas.
No, he said that he would kill me if I didn't go with him. And I went.
No.
Look what's happened.
I didn't do that. It's all your fault.
All his fault.
So what did you guys drink then?
Hey?
What did you drink?
What did we drink?
Caipirinha.
Yeah, we had about 15 of those each. Like a pair of twerps. That's what we did.
Never again. No caipirinha for me.
No, never. I've had a good talk to myself though. It's funny. Yeah, no.
He's a funny guy, Troy, isn't he? He's obviously talking about, he's blaming it on Yuka that he got absolutely plastered last night, absolutely steaming drunk, and now he feels rushed. Now he feels rough the next day. I like the camaraderie they've got in this, the stage presence, the obviously the joking about on stage, also the joking about afterwards as well, and people blaming people, etc. Right, well that becomes the end of the third part. We've got 29 minutes to go on the last one. So that will be next week. I'm really enjoying this. I'm enjoying the evolution of the band, seeing how they coped without Flo, and now that she's been reintroduced again, because obviously they went forward and back in this documentary. Now they showed the evolution of the band going in without Flo and now having Flo. So it's really, really interesting to me, this, and you know, this she's as good then as she is now, and it's a joy to watch. Anyway, yeah, we're on to the next week. If you like my videos, then please like and subscribe. That's what I say. Don't say that now, do I? I've been watching these documentaries for so long. If you want to follow me on Patreon or all my other social medias, then the links are in the description. Thanks for watching us. I'll see you on the next one.